Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Charles B. Wang Center. My name is Jin Young Jin. I'm the Associate Director of Culture Programs at the Charles B. Wang Center. This evening, we're presenting a very important documentary entitled The Killing Field of Dr. Haing Ngor. The film recounts the 20th century history of Cambodia through the true story of Dr. Haing Ngor, who was a survivor of a Cambodian genocide. The film was produced, directed, written, and edited by Oscar-nominated filmmaker, author Dong. And tonight we have with us Sophia Ngor, who's a niece of the Dr. Ngor, and she appears in the movie. And then Dr. Ngor's nephew, Wayne Ngor, who is the narrator of the film. So we're going to have a Q&A session with them. So first, I'd like to thank the Port Jackson documentary film series who brought such important documentary film to the Charles B. Wang Center to add such a great dimension to our cultural programs. So I'd like to thank them, and I'd like to introduce its co-director, Lynn Bolin, who can brief about the Port Jackson film series and also brief about the film. And please first welcome Lynn Bolin. Thank you.
I want to welcome everybody. This is the 6th film in our series, and it's one that I am very excited about. The Killing Fields was for a long time one of the films I always thought of as the best, and this gives an added dimension of reality to what you saw in The Killing Fields.
I wanted to know whether or not the gang members that had killed your uncle, are they still in jail?
Yes, they are.
They are.
They serve 25 to life.
Oh, okay, very good. Is there any other foundations or things you do in the honor of your uncle?
Yes.
What would they be?
The Haing S Foundations.
Okay.
Hi. I was wondering if you had any other plans for the film, like Frontline on PBS, or so that we could show your uncle's life to the rest of the world.
Yes, we would love to be distributed to PBS or any educational channel. That'd be great, yeah.
How much credence do you give the two theories of Dr. Ngor's death, the revenge or a theory by the Khmer Rouge or a robbery? What do you really think happened?
I think the case is closed now, so I'll just stop it right there. I believe in American traditions, judicial system, so I just stay at that.
Other questions? Over there?
What is the current reconciliation going on, if any more, in Cambodia, and how successful has that been?
About, I think, end of August, Arthur, the director, went to Cambodia to show the screening with, I think, 4 different cities. It's very successful, and he said that he went back to my uncle's hometown in Samrang Sound, and he was just telling us a story last week with the screening at International House that he wanted to use the bathrooms, and the people there say, you can't use them. He said, why? Because you don't want to use them because it's so bad. And he kept insisting want to use it. No, because soon my uncle was murdered. There's no one go there to provide anything for the town, the village. So the condition is very bad in the village. And the city, you will see some is very rich and some is poor, and there's no middle class. Either you have it or you don't. So it's still very poor in Cambodia.
My question was, in the film it said that he had started up many organizations. How many exactly organizations did he found, and are they still running and successful?
He started about 3 organizations. One is like an orphanage in Phnom Penh, and 2 in the village, different village. The schoolhouse, he built a schoolhouse, and soon he was murdered. No one provided funds. It kind of just dissolved, and I couldn't go back that time. I was focused on a murder case here in the state. So, and none of them now is still, it's active.
One more question there? Yeah, back in 1975. Wait for the microphone. Oh.
Let's get a mic over there.
Thanks. Back in 1975, after the American evacuation and Lon Nol coming into power, was there a window of opportunity to leave the country or any thought given to that? Certainly seemed to have the means and perhaps some connections. Was there any thought, or did it just happen so quickly, or?
During that time, I remember, I think I was 6 or 7 years old. People who live by the Thai border, they could just go ahead and escape. And you in Phnom Penh, you don't have the time, because what happened was when they came over, we said, oh, just evacuate for a few days, you'll be back. And you're not allowed to take anything with you. So we just assumed, for a few days and come back to our home. But of course, a few days, 4 years later, you're still in the jungle, so, yeah.
The American evacuation April 14, 1975, and April 17, 1975, when the Khmer took over, that day the whole airport, the border, everything was shut down. Nobody can escape nowhere, but just stay in the country, and everybody had to go to the countryside. There's no way you can escape.
Thank you.
He could just make it educational, that he got my permission to go ahead and, start. And author told me that, of course, we're going to focus on that. That's how the whole thing started. To tell the story.